Hi! So for the longest time, I've been debating whether or not I was even going to make this video because I know it already uses 100,000 times. And then I just decided I was going to do it anyway. And also, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it with cream makeup before. Everyone usually uses like the professional stuff like body paint or like matte chroma cake like they use on Broadway. But I'm just going to be using cheap cream makeup that I bought from Walmart to become Elphaba. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. We're going to see how the cream makeup fares on my skin and if it gets everywhere. I'm excited. So I'm just going to be mixing a little bit of the green and the white in here, the package, to get the color I want, and then I'm going to be putting it on with my e.l.f. foundation brush. Delicious. So I don't think I said this in the video, but I started off with my skin very, very moisturized. I used lots of moisturizer. I used my Makeup Forever hydrating primer, like so much moisture. So that was not the problem. Yes, problem. This is my first time ever using cream makeup, and really, I just did not have a great experience. Like, if you can see there, like, it's so patchy and awful. And then off camera, I actually ended up doing a second coat after this one had dried, and it did not help. Like, it gets really dry and, like, crumbles off, and, like, on my neck, it definitely did not want to stay. And it was just, I don't think you can't really use cream makeup wrong, but maybe if anyone out there, has used cream makeup and has made it work, maybe you could give me some tips or something, because it honestly just did not work. So I'm using this palette here, and I'm just like using the black and putting my eyebrows back in. But yeah, I didn't really have a good experience with this makeup, and I really was considering not even putting this video up after I finished it, but I figured negative experience videos are just as important as positive experiences, right? So in this palette I got from Rue 21, like forever ago, not Forever 21, Rue 21, I'm taking the black eyeshadow and I'm just patting that onto my eyebrows as well, just to help darken them up and mattify them a little bit. So I mixed some more face paint or cream makeup, and I made a little bit of a lighter green, and I'm just putting that in like the areas that I wanted to highlight. And you'll notice that like the moment I touch it with my finger, I like wipe a whole bunch off from my forehead. Like, it's just very, very hard to work with. Like, it doesn't ever really dry properly, and it was just really, really hard. And in the end, when I do my sign off, like, I'm missing a whole bunch from my chin, and I didn't even notice. Like, ugh. So now I'm mixing black in with some green to make kind of like a contour shade. Now you're going to be like, Abby, this looks ridiculous. Because it does. But I knew that I was doing this makeup because I wanted that head-on picture, the cover of Wicked, when I was done. So I was okay if my contour looked a little bit silly. So I did that on the sides there, and then I was having a really, really hard time blending it in. So I ended up just using some more of that light color and bringing that on top to help kind of blend it in a little bit. That line at the bottom still looks really, really harsh, but I promise you in photographs it looked better. So that was my attempt right there to put some powder on it, thinking maybe that would help, and it really didn't. Like, it was still crumbling in spots and being super wet in other spots. And I put it on like really, really evenly. Like, I have no idea what the problem was, or how anybody else uses cream makeup and makes it look nice, because I was having a heck of a time. So back in that Rue 21 palette, I just took the brown shade and put that on like the outer half of my eyelid, and I took the black shade and I put that in my crease. And then I am going back into that face paint palette, and I'm taking the black, and I'm drawing my cat eye with that. And then my eye started goobing, so naturally, you're going to wipe it, right? And then look, bam, all this cream makeup right off my face. I could see maybe if I was, like, just doing a small thing on my face, I could use cream makeup. But for, like, a whole face look like this, it's worth it just to go and take the plunge and buy the fancy, expensive stuff. Because, honestly, I cut out 90% of my, I smudged it here, I gotta fix it. I cut out so much of that. This look overall took me 2 hours. And it's unfortunate because I love, love, love how it looks in the end, because I love being Elphaba, but it was just way too hard, and I would 0 out of 10 would not recommend, is what I'm trying to say. I would probably never ever use cream makeup again on my face, because it's so crumbly, and as you saw, every time I would try to like do something, I would wipe off a whole bunch, and just no. I would rather spend the money and get like one of the nice body paints or something like that. It's just worth it, you know what I mean? Or I would just rather not do something like this for Halloween, because Halloween's only the one day, and even just for the one day, I wouldn't do this. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. But I do love my skin green. So anyway, this is how I look as Alphaba with green skin. Obviously, if I did it anywhere else, I would do my hands too, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!